Morning guys, my name is Brittany and it is coffee time. It's a little late, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, but it's time to make some coffee. I'm going to be making coffee with this 1930s to 1940s era Kwik Drip Coffee Maker. It's from West Bend aluminum. It has these double handles for both the cups. This one is just a regular coffee cup with a spout. This one is the top half. It has the filter on the bottom. I'll take the lid off. It has the press that once you put the coffee in there, it squishes it down and helps it go through the filtered part. And on the bottom, it just says Kwik Drip Coffee Maker, product of West Bend Aluminum Company, West Bend, Wisconsin, USA. So let's get to it. I'm going to put water in this pot and then transfer it to this pot behind me. I picked this up at the thrift store as well. It does have a lid. It's vintage club cookware. The bottom of these are really neat. I picked up a set of 3 in this teal turquoise color. But we're gonna add water to this and then transfer it to our pot. So let's grab some water. The first step to making coffee in this basically drippolator is to boil the water. I've read that some people will take this bottom boiler and boil the water in that. I'm not sure how good that would go. I haven't tried it. And it's just easier for me to boil the water in a regular boiler and then just dump it in there. So that's what we're gonna do. Now that we've got some water in our pan, we're going to put it on the eye and start boiling. Move that out of the way. Now that that pot is boiling water, we're going to put coffee in the top part of this. That way it's ready whenever we have the water boiled. Move all the gadgets. Some people have said that if you have a very coarse coffee, you can stick it in here without a filter because it does have a filtering bottom, but I did try this already and I just used a filter and the coffee that I have is very fine and I don't want it going through all the holes in the bottom of this and getting into my coffee. So to err on the safe side, I'm just going to use a thin filter and we're going to put that in the bottom. So filter in the bottom, just like that. And we're going to measure out the coffee and put it in there. I had to clean our measuring spoon. Usually I don't measure when I put in coffee, but I also don't make 9 cups either. And I don't want to ruin the coffee because that's a lot of cups of coffee to waste. I gotta grab a paper towel to wipe this off before I stick it in the coffee. Since we're making 9 cups of coffee, I need 9 spoonfuls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And the kind of coffee I'm using, it's Gearhead coffee. It's coffee made for gearheads by gearheads. If you follow our main channel, Resurrected Garage, you'll see the other half of our life that we bring old cars and give them a new life. But we found these guys, they contacted us, and we sell their coffee at all of our swap meets and shows that we go to. You can pick it up at Summit Racing or online through their website. Now that we've got all the coffee in place, we are going to add the press. I don't know if you can see that. Whoops. We let a little bit of coffee escape out of there, trying to get the angle right. But there's the bottom of the pan, and this goes in there just like that. And you want to press it down all the way. So I'm gonna set it back on the counter. Make sure I got it pressed in. I got it crooked. Don't do that. Yeah, there we go. And now it's created a seal. It's all the way down in there. It matches this lip. You can feel it. It won't go any further. So there's that. We set all that back on top and we wait for our water to get done boiling. Make sure that's on high. I wasn't able to find an advertisement, a vintage advertisement on this specific coffee maker from this specific brand, but there are others that are similar made by other brands. They claimed that it was a sure method for making the perfect coffee in the morning. They also claimed that the aluminum was pure, since it was pure as silver, it protected the fresh flavor of coffee. It was also strong and durable enough to handle and clean because people were using this thing every day. I would roughly say this thing is less than 5 pounds. It's not heavy at all, which would make it perfect for the average lady in the household to make coffee. The current value of these, just a quick check on eBay, was anywhere from $15 to the average of $30. That was sold listings. There are some fancy ones out there that do go for more, but they're not really expensive now. And then back in the day, from as far as I can tell, they were anywhere from $5 to $15, just depending on how fancy you wanted to go. I think that I paid probably like $8 for this at the thrift store that I went to. So not a whole lot of money. I've had it for several years now, but just now decided to show off all the things that I've collected now that I have a bunch of them. So I'm pretty excited for the future of this channel to show you guys what I've had, what I've found, and what I've collected. Alright, we're going to turn that off. We're going to move this guy right there. And in the water goes. Oh, don't forget the lid. Once the water is put into the top thing and the lid is on, it starts doing its thing. What it's doing is it's filtering the coffee and just basically dripping down. I guess that's where the term drippolator came from. It has 2 steam holes. It releases steam from here and here. We'll take a quick peek inside. You can see some of the coffee grounds that are on top that I messed up on. Remove this to show you guys, just because it's fun. But you can see all the coffee that's dripping out of the top pot and into the bottom pot. I'm not a morning person, so I can't imagine having to wake up like an hour earlier just to make your coffee. We've really been spoiled by modern technology of being able to program your coffee maker to come on at a certain time, or even just to wake up and turn the coffee maker on and press go and then go do your other morning routine. But this required constant, I guess not supervision, but just hands-on. You weren't able to just walk away while the water was boiling or trying to do those steps, because you had to be there to actually do the work to make the coffee. I think this is about done. Yeah, the water is almost out. It really makes you understand why all the little old ladies you talk to now, or men, are like, yeah, I used to get up at the crack of dawn and make myself some coffee. Well, now I know why, because you had to spend like 20 to 30 minutes getting your coffee situated. Okay, all the liquid is out. We're gonna take this top pot off. I'll move you guys closer so you can actually see what's going on. Alright, top pot coming off. Looks pretty good to me. There is the coffee. We'll set this top pot away now that we don't need that. I guess I can show you guys. Take the press off and show you what it looks like after. It has a very strong suction on there. But there's what it looks like. You can tell that I kind of got a little bit of the coffee grounds around outside of the filter, but that's okay. It did its job. It mostly filtered the coffee, and they all stayed inside of the pot. I did notice that the downside to having aluminum, while it's a great conductor of heat, it dissipates the heat really well. So if you didn't get your coffee while it was hot, you weren't gonna have hot coffee. So when they said, we've got coffee and it's hot, you better come running, because it isn't gonna stay hot for long. That is the plus side to modern coffee makers, is that we've been spoiled and you can just leave it on the pot and it'll just stay warm. And then in 2 hours it'll automatically shut off if you have a fancy coffee maker that can do that. But we're gonna give this a shot and see how it tastes. Tastes pretty good to me. I can't really tell a difference from the modern coffee maker to this. It tastes about the same. Nothing negative to say, other than it just takes forever to make coffee, but it sure does look good while you're doing it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully I can get some more videos out soon. Thanks for watching. It's looking pretty good.